Hey, what's up, guys? This is One Shot Zero Kills, and today I'm going to be continuing, or should I say, restarting my modding tutorial series. In today's episode, I'm going to be showing you how to make a new item called the Experience Log. This was a request in the Minecraft forums by, I believe it was NukeDuck. I believe that's his username on the Minecraft forums. But it's basically like a book-like item. Where if you right click on it, it'll open a GUI, and then in that GUI you can either deposit experience or withdraw experience. So basically it's like an experience bank. That's all it basically is. But you could also store this item into a chest or anything like that. So it's pretty cool. And then I guess if you were playing like an adventure map or whatever, this could be a possible reward, right? Because you just put this in the chest and then give it to people whenever they succeed at something, right? So before we get started, I'm going to say if you guys currently aren't where I am, here's how you get there. You have to download MCP. Make sure that before you decompile, you put your bin and resources folder into that MCP jars folder, and then make sure that you don't forget to add ModLoader, the ModLoader files to your Minecraft jar before you decompile. Then after you decompile, just go to Eclipse and then select your workspace. If you guys have no idea what I just said or are stuck somewhere, just go watch my previous videos. I believe it should be video number 2 or 3, where I go over installing ModLoader and all that stuff, and installing Java. So yeah. Alright, now let's actually get started, right? Alright, so double click on client, double click on source, net.minecraft.source, right click, new, class, and then type in mod underscore, and now make sure that was lowercase, experience log, just how I have it. If you want, you could make a different class name. You can make it mod underscore whatever, as long as it starts with mod underscore. This is going to be the name of our main class for the mod, so click finish. And now type in extends base mod, make sure the B is capitalized, and make sure the M is capitalized. We need this because this tells ModLoader that this is our main class file, and that this is what it should load. Alright? And now you're going to see that you have an error right here. Just hover over it, click add unimplemented methods. Alright, so this first thing right here is get version, and under it is load. But let's do get version first. Here we need to return a string, so double quotations. And I'm going to type in 1.2.5.0. Normally what I do is I have the Minecraft version that this mod is for, and then I add a period, and then I add whatever release it is. Since this is like the first release, it's going to be 0.0. If it was the second one, it would be 0.1. But you can honestly do whatever you want to do. It doesn't really matter. You can make up your own version formatting. Alright, and for load, we're going to leave that blank just for now. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do is, since we're creating a new item, we're going to say public static item experience log, and then semicolon. This is declaring a new item. And now in load method, after I copy this and pasted it, we're gonna initialize it. Well, I should say instantiate it. So type in new item experience log, and now we're gonna pass in a number, which is the item ID. I believe it could be any number between 1,000 and like 30,000. But I'm just going to type in a random number, 5297. But later, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make configurable item IDs, meaning probably you guys have seen configuration files for ModLoader. I'm going to teach you guys how to do that with the item ID, but not now, of course. Alright, so after that, you're going to type paste experience log dot set max stack size. I'm going to type in 1, so this means that Well, it's pretty obvious. The max stack size without hacking is 1. That's how you want it. And then period dot set item name. And now I'm just going to paste in the experience log, but you could type in whatever. Note that this string that you pass in, it isn't the actual in-game tooltip name. It's just a name like in the coding. But it does not have to be the same as our actual item. It doesn't really matter. Alright, then after that, experience log that set icon index type in there ModLoader dot add override, and now this first string slash GUI slash items dot PNG, and then in the second string slash exp log dot PNG. Alright, so now I'm going to explain what this actually does. So every item in Minecraft has an icon index in the items.png file, right? So we're adding a new item to the game, so we need to add in its texture. The way we do this is that we call ModLoader.add override. Now the first string, we're saying slash GUI slash items, which means that we're actually adding in a new texture for the items. And then the second string is our new texture slash explog.png. If you had a different texture, say it was like texture1.jpg, you would type in slash texture1.jpg. I'll show you guys where you put this texture later, but for now, don't worry about it. Alright, next step, ModLoader.add name. We're going to put experience log, and then quotations, experience log with caps. Now this name right here, this string, is actually what's going to appear in game on the tooltip. So say your item name was item 1, you would type in item 1 here. Alright, now we're going to actually add the recipe for this experience log. So we're going to type in ModLoader.add recipe, and then you'll see an item stack and an object array. Alright, so over here we're going to type in new item stack, experience log, comma 1. Now what this means is this recipe, when it'll make a new item stack with item experience log and a stack size of 1. So say you wanted to make your recipe return 3, you would just put 3 here. But since you can only have a max stack size of 1 for my item, I'm just obviously I only want to craft 1. Alright, now I replace a obj with new object and those two brackets right there, and then this squiggly bracket, type enter, and there's that. And now we're going to type in everything, right? So quotations A, comma quotations C, comma quotations A, comma character dot value of A, comma item dot book, comma character dot value of C, comma item dot glass bottle. Alright, now let me explain what this actually means is. Now this part right here are the strings. What that means is, you know in Minecraft crafting, how you have those, the crafting grid? It looks like this. It looks like this, right? Because we have A, C, A, these are a row, right? So here we have A, so then C is another row, and then A is another row, right? And then after that we put character dot value of A, comma item dot book. That means A right here is actually a book, and then A right there is actually a book. And then character dot value of C, comma item dot glass bottle, right here is a glass bottle. Now say we put double A for the first one, that means that we'd have a book right there as well. So you could, that's how you add recipes to Minecraft. All right. Now you'll notice up here that we have an error. It's going to say item experience log cannot be resolved to a type because we haven't actually made the class for the item experience log. So click on create class item experience log, and then click OK. And then it's going to say that there's an error, so just click on the quick fix, and that is good, right? In case you were really wondering what this is right there, it's the item ID. So I'm just going to retype that ID, and that's it. And you can make this public, it doesn't really matter. Let's save to make sure we don't lose anything. Alright. Now, one line of code that we're going to add: public boolean has effect. Item stack, item stack. The squiggly brackets, return true semicolon. What this means is because we're returning true, that means that this item should be treated as a rare item, meaning that it looks like it's enchanted. That's all that it means. You get that enchanted like glowing effect. Alright, now below that, public boolean enum rarity get rarity item stack, make sure I spell it right, item stack, squiggly brackets, and then return enum rarity dot rare. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I made a typo here. Get rid of boolean, because that shouldn't be there. Okay. Now, what this actually does is certain items for the tooltip, their name could be in different colors. For the golden apple, I believe it's in purple. And now, because we have returned enumRarity.rare, it's going to be in blue. If you type enumRarity dot, you could see all of the other types. So you have uncommon, which I have no idea what that is. It could be yellow. I know common is just regular white. Rare is blue, and epic is purple.